Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Hermitcraft Season 6. Today we're starting things off at my Wither Skeleton farm, and this is a place that I haven't been able to use since we updated to 1.14. And the reason is because Blazes was attacking the player through blocks, something that was fixed in 1.14.3. So now I can finally use this again, and I think I want to start off by testing this out for like a good 20 minutes or so. I do need more gold, and it's always good to have more wither skulls. I had like a back stock of 9 stacks and they are completely out now, so it'll be interesting to see how well this thing works. And as you can see, I've also upgraded this entire storage solution. So this is actually something we did on a stream quite a while back. And this now has a packing machine for the resources that we get. And it's basically just a shulker loader. I see that we have a lot of, or I have a lot of golden nuggets in this. I should probably pack that into gold ingots. I need that for my carrots. And then I have a little bit of a crafting station over here. It's really, really cool. But the most important thing is of course up here, the farm itself. And if we start this thing off, yep, Blazes can no longer see us through the block and start shooting, which is what they were doing, and it was super dangerous to use this farm. Everything should be good. It is truly a joy to just see all the mobs falling down. This thing is so incredibly insane. So incredibly insane. So I was standing here for about 10 minutes and then I got this message. Iskall, Sahara be broken dead. Oh, broken it. I am a little bit worried, but I guess we're gonna head back and check out what's happened with Sahara. I think someone's tried to make purchases, but we got, oh my goodness, over a stack of wither skulls in that short amount of time. And yeah, we also got some other goodies as well. Anyway, I do really love my wither skeleton farm. I'm so glad that I spent the full week it took to build it. So apparently she didn't get all the things that she had ordered, and yeah, there are golden carrots here, there are observers here, and I'm a little bit confused. Oh look, she's actually ordered all of these things. I mean, she's made a massive order. So all things together, she's missing 1 set of observers. And, oh, minecart, stop it, please. I just want to have a... Oh, for goodness sake. I beat you, minecart. Okay, so she's missing 1 set of observers. And that doesn't make any sense. We had 7 sets of observers in the system. She ordered 7 sets and got 6 sets. Unless one of the shulker boxes got spat out and despawned over here or something like that. Are you happy with your order regardless? She doesn't look very happy. She doesn't look very happy. She has a cookie in the hand though. Oh, she is. Okay, nice. So we clearly have a little bit of a mystery on our hands, and I want to figure out why this happened, specifically to the observer ones, because I remember Exuma order observers, and he also got issues with it. I think he ordered 7 and only got 5 or something like that, which is very similar to this. All the other items seems to be working. So what I'm going to do, because we don't have any more observers, I'm going to fill this observer module with these rotten flesh boxes, and then I'm gonna make a fake order and see what happens. So this is actually exciting. I don't get to shop at Sahara, but let's put the 9 key cards in there and then just order all of these. And it doesn't matter if we spam queue them in the system. The order is now arriving, so it's matching the right module. I love this thing. I mean, this thing is the coolest thing ever. We just need it to work. So this is one of the issues. The 3rd light goes on with the 1st item, but then shuts off if it finds the 2nd item, I guess. And at this point in time, I should be safe to click the button. And this is the stage where certain hermits get older from waiting. Yeah, it does take a little bit of time, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, here we go. We got our 1st box. No problem. 2nd, 3rd, 4, 5. That's an issue. That is an issue. It didn't go into the hopper. Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8, and yeah, we only got 8. We only got, no, wait, what is this? Why do I have, oh, for goodness sake, why do I have a shulker box of rotten flesh? Did I only put, no, I did put 9 in. Did I make 10 shulker boxes, possibly? I may have to go back and check that clip. Yes, I did make 10 shulker boxes. Okay, so this one we should disregard. That was a derp on my side. So that's fine. But we're still missing one order. And that is the strangest thing. Why? Oh, I see it. It's there. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Okay. So that, oh, that is a big flaw. Why does that not happen on, oh, it can totally happen on all the others as well. We've probably lost quite a few items because of that. So we're gonna do a new test. I've refilled this with the rotten flesh boxes. I have no flesh boxes in my inventory now, and we're gonna block this block space here. However, we can't use a glass block because that is a slime block, so we need an immovable block, and hopefully this doesn't transfer redstone anywhere. But anyway, we're gonna do that and then do this. I'm very scared about this though, because there is still a little bit of a block space there when the cell is not full. All right, so 9 goes in. And I gotta say, it is super satisfying to hear the clicking noises and everything that happens here. I don't know why people are complaining about waiting time. I mean, this place is gorgeous. Brilliantly gorgeous. Okay, so the orders are coming in. We got 1. And we got 9. Okay, we got all of them this time. So that is definitely an upgrade that we need to do. We need to place furnace on all of those block spaces and just hope that no items gets missed or lost. I mean, considering the amount of things we have sold in the past, this has only happened a few times without that block. So I feel like we should be good and everything was working. Yeah, so I just got to place a furnace down on all of these hoppers. And this is the last furnace. Nice. And while I'm at it, I should probably rebuild this module here, because items, when taken out of the shulker box, does sometimes not go in your inventory and they get into the hoppers. And yeah, that happened in the previous purchase. And also, as we saw, it's not always that the shulker box always makes it into the hopper. So I got to come up with a better system for the delivery, and that's going to be a little bit tricky. Now, I'll be honest, touching someone else's redstone is one of the most scary things you can do. Touching MumboJumbo's redstone is probably even scarier, because this man is a genius with redstone, and the circuits that he uses, some of them I'm not super familiar with. So this is going to be tricky. But basically, the minecart comes in here with the orders that the customer has ordered, travels around here. It triggers something here, which I don't know what that is quite yet. By the looks of things, it's triggering this rail here, and this is the hopper that takes the shulker box. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that is part of it. Probably to lock that quicker than it would be locked without it. And then this circuit here does the same thing. And then somewhere, yeah, over here, this triggers if there's a shulker box in here to make sure to dispense it. I'm already confusing myself. I should probably just head into a creative test world and try and redesign this from the get-go. Not because this circuit is bad, but because it's easier to do something of your own than to change someone else's circuits. So about 8 hours later in my test world, I think I've done it. I think I've actually done it. I think I've rebuilt the module to be safer and better for the customer and to work. I don't want to say too much though, because this have been a struggle. There are so many small components that needs to do things in order for this to work. I mean, a shulker box disposer thing with a breaker, that's one thing. That's quite easy. I've done that many times. But to time the railing of the minecart coming in and to send it back to the warehouse was a big pain in the butt. And I tried all different types of timings, etc., etc. Anyway, let's just try this out. I think I've got it to work. So we're gonna illustrate this with ordering 4 sets of hoppers. So 4 shulker box of hoppers comes in from the warehouse. The minecart goes around and it's put into place. The shulker boxes are then starting to be dispensed, and the customer would at this stage take the hoppers out, and then a new shulker box is dispensed. We ordered 4 of them, so that's 2, that's 3, and that's 4. Sweet. And now you can see the minecart will go back. It will pick up all the empty hoppers and then go back to the warehouse. So we should have 4 empty shulker boxes here. Yes. And that goes back to the warehouse to recycle them. Now I'm super proud of this circuit. One thing that was a big struggle was to time it so that this always got all the shulker boxes back. And to do that, I have 3 different locks locking this rail before the minecart is sent down. And yeah, like I said, the timings were really hard to work out, which I'm really proud of how I managed to do it. Another thing that's a big upgrade from the current system is that we can build this into the wall so that we don't see that comparator that's next to the dispenser, because instead of picking it up from the side, which sometimes failed as we saw, I'm now picking it up from the bottom. So I have a hopper here that's by default locked, and that unlocks when the shulker box is empty, and then the shulker box gets broken. So we could have something like this and then have the floor here. So this is what the customer would see. And then of course, to make it a little bit prettier, we can put a block here, and we can also replace this iron block for a decorative block instead. So this would be what the customer would see. Unfortunately, we can't do much on the top here because we need to be able to open the shulker box, but that should totally work. So this time, let's just do 3 hopper sets. The order comes in, we are the customer, and yeah, there's the shulker box. Here's another thing that I did as well. This is not possible to proof safe 150,000%, but this is a little bit slower so that you should have time to pick them out without shift clicking and putting them into your inventory. So yes, that is better than what it was. It was very instant in the past. Now I have to try and install this in the space that I have on the Hermitcraft server. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. And I suppose the very first thing I should do is shut Sahara down for maintenance, because this is going to take a while. And I find myself procrastinating a little bit because now it's time to take down all of this redstone and rebuild it. And that's really scary. It's really, really scary. I think I may also want to spend some time in trying to make this look a little bit better, because redstone can be beautiful. Mumbo has taught me that. And yeah, this is just a giant mega mess of doom the way it looks at the moment. I think I want to go with iron blocks for redstone placement and stuff like that, and possibly use some glass as well. Okay, this is scary. This is really scary. So I've got some good news and some bad news. I'm about 2.5 hours in of trying to replace this and build my module. And the reason it's taken a little bit longer than I thought is because the space wasn't at all the same as in my creative test world. I didn't even think about that when I sketched this out. So I have had to move a lot of things and redecorate them a little bit from what I did in creative. But the good news is that if we simulate an order with 2 boxes of rotten flesh, for example, coming over here, this part should now be fully functional. We got a shulker box with 32 rotten flesh. We take that out, it gets broken. We get a second one, and we take that out, it gets broken. The minecart then goes back to pick up those empty shulker boxes and then back to the warehouse. So that's all brilliant. That is, like I said, that's the good news. The bad news is that we don't have an order button anymore. I had to rip this entire thing out in order to fit the circuit on this side. At this moment in time, I don't really know what I'm gonna do to replace it, but I'll figure something out. I felt like that order button needs to have some more kind of feedback anyway, so I'll probably try and do it a little bit different. And I'll be honest, I have no idea how I'm gonna do this button. There was a massive pulse extender that was sitting here on cobblestone, and there was a few monostable circuits that was locking it from being over spammed and stuff, and I have to try and rebuild all of that. And yeah, then I have to hook this up. I don't even know what this wire is. I don't know what any of these are. Oh. Well, that is next level. That is next level. Get out of here, dude. I can't look at it. I think that I have completed it. I think it's all done. And look at how clean the button is. Look at how clean the delivery thing is. I mean, this is looking really good. Let's put down an order and let's make it a little bit complicated for the system. 2 sets of hoppers, 2 sets of droppers, and 1 set of sea lantern. One of the big changes that I made, and this is a good one. I made it so that these lamps, instead of blinking 1 and then blinking 2 and then blinking back and forth, and then finally blinking 3, they now fill up. Kind of like a glass of water. They fill up like a progress bar. And we should also, when the third lamp lights up in a second, when it's waiting for us to confirm, there should be a note block play. Yep, there we go. And another big change I did, or that's a big technical change, is that I linked this lamp up to this lamp. Instead of having this lamp on a timer, like how it was in the past, it now is connected to this light, which means that it should hopefully make a little bit more sense for the customer. So this lamp lights up, there's a sound played, and then this lamp lights up. So now we should be able to go ahead and place our order. We get a nice little notebook sound music thing there as well. And then we wait. You know this part already, we wait. But honestly, I think that this is quite satisfying to stand here and wait and look at all the gorgeous things around us. And speaking about note blocks, when the delivery is arriving, we should hear another note block play and this lamp should light up. So that should happen any second. Yeah, note block play. Lamp is lit up. Shulker box is placed. Nice. We got 32 droppers. We ordered 2 sets of those. Oh no. Oh, that was server lag. Okay, 64 sea lanterns, 16 hoppers, 16 more hoppers, that's correct, and 32 droppers. And that's it. That's the full order. And now this should automatically reset when the minecart goes back to the warehouse, and then it's ready for a new order. Nice. Yes! It's all working! It is absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I've also removed a lot of the signs that were sitting here, and I'm left with confirm order when light is lit. Grab your goods, do not break the shulker box, and thank you. Yeah, we didn't actually have a thank you sign. The one thing that I'm still not happy with is the receipt and payment chest. I don't like any of this. I think this is garbage, and ideally I want to upgrade it so that the system can count automatically for the consumer how many diamonds they owe. But I've actually spent 17 hours on this episode. I should have had this episode out yesterday, but I couldn't finish it in time, so I'm probably gonna take a break from that now. I want to show you guys though the circuit behind here, because I did a massive cleanup, and as you can see, the circuits are now running on iron blocks. It's a lot more like compacted into the different regions or different things. So this is the button module, this is the delivery module, etc, etc. And this should mean that it should be a lot easier to troubleshoot as well. We of course have one big sale here. We have 41 diamonds. Why would you rename a diamond to your name? Come on now. I've got a plan. We do this, yes, and then we do that. Ah, nice. So Sahara has made 4 more diamond blocks and 5 more diamonds. We gotta put that in the vault. Oh, and we can totally take down this now. And you know what? I even feel like it's time to come out of beta. Yeah, that definitely feels good. Feels good to get out of this of the beta suit, and hopefully it doesn't come back and bite us in the butt. And there we go, more diamonds for the vault. And I also know that Grian should have some diamonds for selling Sahara sand to Concorp, which is an absolute brilliant move, by the way. So Concorp starts a buyback thing, and Grian capitalizes on it with the Sahara sand, which is great. This door is still not installed, by the way. So we're gonna move on for today, because I've just received a message from my dearest MumboJumbo. He has messaged me that he has replied to my challenge invitation that we sent him last episode. And he said, I built something in your base. And I'm assuming that he's talking about the lab, because I don't think he is aware of my new base. I don't think he knows about it. Aha. Sometimes you just know, don't you? What? I see, I'm pretty bad at redstone, but I'm not that dumb. This must be connected to a comparator behind this. And, hey Iskall, I made this book intentionally annoying to change pages on. So I hope you enjoy. So he has like a big sound thing that plays with trapdoors when I change the page. Well, that's better than an opening floor, though, I guess. I was afraid of lava. I do accept your challenge. Yeah, he does accept my challenge. I think it will be fun. I mean, I think it will be fun. Why is he using so many pages? Come on. I've just built my villager breather. Oh, he's already started. So I'm already winning. What the heck? 200 diamonds will be mine. You just wait. Also, if you reach this page, you didn't notice that the potato in your inventory. I got you. Oh my goodness, you gotta be kidding me. No, no, no. You're kidding me, right? Oh, I got the hot potato. My challenge is, for the first 2 minutes of your next episode, you must walk backwards. But you cannot mention it. You must act totally normal. Oh, no. Oh, that was pretty clever. That was pretty dang clever. I didn't even think about that. I thought about opening floors. Look at this thing. Oh my goodness. Oh, and the trapdoors were merely a distraction for me to think that, okay, well, that's fine. This was genius. I'm really impressed, I should say. I'm really impressed with this. How did he? Oh, he dropped it through a block. Of course you can do that. Oh, no way. Well, I mean, he did accept the challenge, so that's good. He's already started a village breeder, and that's scary. And he got the better out of me, because I now have the potato. That's not visible. The potato. There we go. The potato. Oh, Mumbo. I'm gonna get back at you. I'm gonna get back at you one day. So we have a lot of things to do. I mean, not even thinking about the fact that I have to start my next episode walking backwards for 2 minutes. How do I even get any work done walking backwards? And I can't even talk about it. So those of you who've seen this episode, you'll know why. But for those who missed this episode, they won't know. They won't know why I have to do this. Oh, that is going to be frustrating. 2 minutes. And I mean, that kind of puts some gravel in my machinery for catching up with the challenge that Mumbo is now accepted because he has already built a village breeder. I can't believe this. He's already started. I need to get back to the mycelium island. I am, however, very happy that I did put the time into making sure Sahara is better. I'm proud of Sahara 2.0. But that's gonna do it for today, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit the like button down below. And if you're brand new, consider subscribing. And I will certainly see you in the next episode.